Hey guys, it's Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm bringing you the monthly reading for February. So this is my very first monthly reading. So I let you guys know in the last video that I was going to stop doing the weekly readings only because I wanted to add in more things to my channel. So I wanted to do more vlogging. I was toying around with the idea of maybe doing like a tarot workout of the week and maybe a crystal of the week and things like that. So there's so much more I want to talk about instead of just doing the readings. I love doing the readings, but you know, I want to add in a bit more to my channel. So there's that. And I just wanted to let you guys also know that in my Etsy shop, just going to do a little bit of plugging here, you know, we have some brand new, you know, crystal bracelets. I have my room and body sprays. There's tons of readings there, so definitely check out the readings. You'll see them. They've got like pictures of my little Puma Wally all over them. And let's see, other things. I just want to let you guys know what's going on in February 1st. So actually I wrote that down on my paper so I wouldn't forget. Okay. So things to look forward to in February before we get to the reading. On the 3rd, we have Imbolc. So Imbolc Sabbat is coming up. That's part of the cross quarters in the pagan wheel of the year. So those of you that celebrate Imbolc, have fun with that. On February 10th, we have the full moon in Leo, so get prepared. Rawr. We have a lunar eclipse at 4:44 p.m. my time, so that's Pacific Standard Time. So 444 angels, hello. And it's, the full moon is also going to be known as the quickening moon for that. As we know, February 14th is Valentine's Day. On the pagan calendar, it's Family Day. And so we also call it V-Day. But we always have to watch out for calling it V-Day because that's also what they call venereal disease day. So maybe that is V-Day. Anywho. On the 15th of February, we have Pan's Day, and Pan is the lord of the wilderness, animals, and fertility. So that makes sense. It's right after Valentine's Day, like la la la. On the 23rd, actually the 23rd through the 25th, the moon will be in its dark phase. So those of you that work with moon energy, you might want to think about things that you will be maybe releasing and healing at that time. On the 26th, we have the new moon in Pisces, and we also have a solar eclipse. So we're having a solar eclipse at 6:54 a.m. On the 28th, there's a lot of stuff going on the 28th, so the very last day of the month, that is Cake Day, where pagans will be offering cakes to the god and goddess, but it's also a time to remember your ancestors with cakes and flowers and things like that. It's also known as Fat Tuesday and Mardi Gras, so so many things to look forward to in February. So even though it's a short month, it is jam-packed, and it's probably one of the fullest months there is. Other things, awesomeness I want to talk to you guys about. I have been using, as of the beginning of this year in January, the Sabbat's Almanac and the Llewellyn's Witch's Date Book, and I have found both to be very helpful to help me kind of, you know, plan out my things. I mean, I have my cell phone, you know, my iPhone, and I have a calendar on there, but it's kind of nice with this because it has like the moon phases, and I do work with moon energy, and you know, I do have that witchy side of me, that pagan side. So this has been nice to kind of, you know, keep myself on track while all my other stuff is going on, all the other stuff I do, like, you know, my teaching and my coaching and my photography and my opera singing, you know, and my tarot readings and things like that. So I think those have just been nice. So if you have those, let me know what your thoughts are on that. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I've also been working with Stella Sea Spirit. I bought her like a Year Crafter series, and it's kind of like using the Witch's Date Book, where it gives you like the moon phases, what's going on, you know, when the full moons are and things like that, but it's a lot of journaling, so to kind of help you manifest and do what you want to do this year, by holding you accountable each month for the things that you say that you're going to do. So instead of printing out her Year Crafter things, I ended up buying this beautiful I love the smell of leather. Beautiful purple leather, handmade in Italy journal. And so all my year crafter stuff is going in here. And I'll think of some other things that I would like to add in here as well, since this is a very special journal to me. To get us started, for the month of February, the stone that I thought best represented this month is rose quartz. So I know the sun's hitting it pretty hard right now, but this is a beautiful chunk of rose quartz, and I keep it by my bedside. How I'm going to be doing my monthly readings is I'm going to pick an oracle card for kind of an overall like theme or mood for that month, and then I will be using a tarot deck to pick a card for health, a card for wealth, a card for family, and a card for career / creativity, because oftentimes I do think that our creativity is tied up into our careers, and that our career should be allow us to have some sort of creative outlet, you know. And for me, creativity is not just somebody who paints or takes pictures or, you know, whatnot, but creativity could be maybe you're really skilled, you know, working with people, you're a good salesman, you are really good at, you know, welding and whittling and, you know, woodwork and things like that. So there are many ways that you could, you know, work on your creativity and have a creative outlet within your career. To work with our oracle card first, I'm going to be using the crystal healing cards for our card of the month. So let's go ahead and pick our card of the month. So just putting the intention in that this is just kind of an overall feeling, you know, energy that I'm getting for the month of February. So maybe this may not hold true for you this month, but I think this might be for the majority of us. So whatever resonates in this whole thing, you know, definitely take it. If it doesn't resonate with you, then I wouldn't worry too much about it. Okay, so what is our overall mood for this month? All right. Rhodochrosite, acceptance. Okay, so what I'm getting for this, sorry, have to readjust, I'm like, knees getting a little tired here. Rhodochrosite, acceptance, what I'm getting is kind of accepting who you are and what you do. Oftentimes there are parts of us that we keep hidden from others because we fear their judgment, we fear them not accepting us, we fear, you know, loss of friends. There's so many things that we fear, and fear is actually what keeps us from living, you know, full and happy lives. So many things that we fear, so many things that we don't do because of fear. And so what I'm getting is maybe don't fly wholeheartedly out of the closet of whatever it is that, you know, you're keeping hidden, but maybe start adding in more aspects of yourself that you have been keeping tucked away, because in the end, it's going to help you to feel more accepting of yourself. It's going to help you feel a little bit more free. You might have more courage to do things that you didn't think that you could do before because you know, were fearing other people's judgments. So what I'm getting is working on acceptance for yourself. Whoa, there's a bumblebee. So working on acceptance for yourself, and definitely the bumblebee was coming by to say hi and says, you know, I accept being a bumblebee. You know, I do what I do, and I'm not ashamed of what I do. I get the honey and I serve my queen. So there you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to our tarot deck. So let's pick a card for our health. There we go. Ooh, that came out pretty easy. I love working with the Mystical Cats deck. I just think it's a really easy deck to work with. Okay, a card for our wealth, and a card for family, and a card for career / creativity. All right, okay, so let's put that down. Okay, so the first one is health. And here we have cat magic. Okay, so for the month of February, for health, what I'm getting is you ultimately can create whatever it is you want for your health. So whether, you know, you're like, well, I was kind of thinking of losing 5 pounds, or I was kind of thinking maybe my goal this month is to, be able to run a mile, or maybe to even walk a mile, or maybe it's, to get my time down in this, or maybe I just want to cut back on the amount of sweets that I'm eating. So whatever it is, just know it's always, always, always been in your hands. So it's not in the hand of your personal trainer. It's not in the hands of your nutritionist. It's not in the hands of some fad that you heard on the news or on the radio. It's always been in your hands. So if you're ever like, well, gosh, I can't seem to do this, or I can't seem to get the motivation to do this, it's in your hands. It's up to you. You can create that magic, whatever it is that you want to create for your health. You have the power to do that this month, and especially because we have the full moon in Leo. So definitely embrace that courage and that lion energy this month. Hello, felines, cats, to help you achieve your health goals this month. So that is fantastical. Okay. Our next card is wealth. So that could be money that you make at work. It could be surprise money. It could be different ways of maybe doing something to attain money in a way. So we have the Four of Fire, which is the Four of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting for that, so if you are struggling money-wise, or maybe you just want to make a little bit of extra cash, maybe starting a little side business or something, I'm getting the feeling that maybe you don't want to go it alone. There are definitely a lot of people who are here to help you. Think about friends that maybe have started a business like that in the past, and you can get some help from them. You can get some wise sage words of wisdom and things like that. For me personally, for any of the side jobs that I do, I always make sure that I hang out with people who know more than me. I never want to hang out with people who are, just starting off, or, fumbling around, which, that's great too, because then I feel like I can help them. But I always want to feel like the student, so that I'm always learning from these people, learning from their mistakes and their successes and things like that. So that's what I'm getting for wealth this month. That if you want to make that extra cash, you need a little bit of help, maybe even struggling to come up with a monthly budget, try not to go it alone. Try to get some help with that. Okay, next I have family. Okay, so normally I get some pretty positive messages when I get the moon card, but for this one I'm kind of getting that there are some things within family that is being kept hidden. So like some secrets that family members maybe are keeping from each other, and not in a bad way, like, ooh, I got shit on you. No, it's more like they don't want to hurt somebody else. This could be you, or it could be somebody in your family. They don't want to hurt you with the information that they are keeping from you. So it seems there's a little bit of secrecy going on. So definitely maybe have a family get together. Maybe you know who I'm talking about, and maybe you want to sit down and have a little heart-to-heart. Okay, the next is your career/creativity. So this could be like a creative outlet, which hopefully is, something within your career. Okay, so we have the Six of Sky. Okay, and so that translates to the Six of Swords. If there is some muck, let's say, going on at work, or maybe you're just, haven't been able to mentally sit down and do some of the creative fun things that you like to do. Maybe you do like to draw, maybe you write poetry, maybe you are writing a book, or whatever it is, and it seems like there's been this like battle going on in your head, and as I say that, a bunch of crows fly by. So definitely driving that message home is just, you're gonna have to walk away. So if it's you struggling with you, meaning I just can't seem to get my mind in order to sit down to write this book, or whatever it is, sometimes it's nice just to go take a walk. We have so many distractions, our cell phone, for one, you know, social media, TV shows that we want to watch, which, you know, there's a time and a place for that. But sometimes you just need time for yourself and time away from things. So I don't mean you have to go out into the mountains and, you know, go find some guru, but, you know, maybe just go for a walk down your street. Just take a 5-minute walk. And then, you know, if things are going on at work, which, you know, it seems like a lot of stress and chaos is going on, you're just gonna have to walk away from it, because the more you try to fix it and fix it and fix it, the deeper and deeper and deeper you get into that situation, and that's not good for anybody. It's just a mental nightmare. So walk away. Know when to walk away, and walk away is not a bad thing. It's not cowardice, it's not giving up, it's just taking time for yourself to reassess the situation before you come back to it. Okay? All right. So that's it. That is our monthly reading for February. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Obviously, this is my very first one for the month instead of doing it for the week. If you have any suggestions, you have any thoughts, you have any comments, you just want to say what's up, leave that in the comment section below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe. Definitely check out the shop and see all the goodies that are in store for you guys. All right. So I will catch you next month for the monthly reading, although I'll catch you in between for all the vloggy goodness. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful month of February. I'm sending you tons and tons of February love. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.